Okay, real talk. My grandfather once looked me dead in the eyes and said, never save money. And I was like, wait, what? That goes against literally everything we're ever told, right? Save up. Build your emergency fund. Don't spend. But then, he told me why, and honestly, it changed the way I think about money forever. There was this old man in a small village. Everybody knew him, and knew him because he was always just sitting. People called him lazy. He'd say stuff like, one day I'm gonna open up a shop. One day I'm buying cattle. But that one day, it never showed up. Meanwhile, his wife was doing everything. Cooking, cleaning, keeping the family alive. She'd sit next to him and say, you know, dreams are great, but dreams don't feed our kids. We gotta do something. And he'd just nod and go, yeah. Someday I'll figure it out. Someday. That word right there, that's the trap. Years went by. Life kept getting harder. Then one night, his little grandson walked up to him, barefoot, skinny little kid, and he asked real quiet, Grandpa, do we have any bread? The old man looked over at his wife. She opened the cupboard. Empty. Nothing in there. Not even rice. Nothing. And right then, something just cracked inside of him. All those years of someday and tonight, he couldn't even feed his own grandson. Next morning, he got up and went out to find work. He became a field worker. It was rough. He came home every night just destroyed back, killing him, hands all calloused. But he kept showing up. Every night his grandson would run up and go, Grandpa, what did you bring today? And he'd pull out whatever little he made. But the reality hit him. Money was coming in and going right back out. Groceries, medicine, rent, nothing was actually changing. Then one day he hears two guys talking. You want to know the real secret? Save your money. That's how you stay safe. That night he found an old glass jar, slid it under the bed, and started dropping a few coins in every week. Clink, clink. The family ate less. Everything was tight. That jar kept filling up. He told his grandson, that's our future right there. Months went by. The jar got full. He went to the market and said, give me 3 sacks of corn. The shopkeeper shook his head. Prices went up. This only gets you 1.5 sacks. The old man just stood there. All that sacrifice, and inflation just quietly ate through all of it. That evening, he watched his neighbors. One guy had eggs, another had milk. These people didn't look stressed. And then this small thought showed up. What if I just bought some chickens? He took the jar money and bought a few scrawny little chickens. His grandson went, Grandpa, we've got our own egg factory now. First day, 1 egg, then 2. They kept some, sold some, used that money to buy another chicken. Slowly things started shifting. The house started feeling lighter. The old man started smiling more, a real one. One morning he held an egg and said, this 1 egg is worth more than that whole jar of coins. Money that just sits there loses value. But money you put into something, even something small, that money grows. It works for you even when you're not working. Saving money is like trying to hold water in your hands. It slips away. But if you use that money to build something, it gets bigger. This man started with a few skinny chickens. That's it. But he started. The lesson isn't complicated. Don't just stuff your money in a jar. Put it into something that can grow. If this story hit home, drop a like and subscribe to Tales by Arif. I drop stories here that are worth your time.